Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Valerie Bizzoni, and welcome to Send Out Cards. I want to tell you, the information that I'm going to be sharing with you today will absolutely change your life, not only financially, but also emotionally. And if you apply the information you hear today, I guarantee you it will completely transform you. No word of a lie. Send Out Cards is a positive impact on people worldwide every single day. And we want you to be a part of this revolutionary movement without giving up anything you currently do. You know what? I wanted to give you a little bit about myself. You know what? I've been using Send Out Cards for a while. And who am I? I am a marketing and client care coordinator for a mortgage agent who happens to be my husband, Robert. And when I joined him in 2008, my job function was database management, which included sending out newsletters, emails, and all business-related activity to our clients so that they are constantly in the know in our business. But what was slightly missing was the kind of touches I was making to our clients. So in other words, how was I appreciating them? And that was huge in our business. And that's where our Mitch Paquette came into the story. I met Mitch at a networking group 4 years ago, and she was a Send Out Cards distributor in our group. She had approached me asking me what I do to stay on top of mind with our clients. So when I told her my setup, she wanted me to try this Send Out Cards program. I was a little skeptical at first because I had so many things on the go that I didn't want to be redundant. So I tried one card. I got on the system, saw that I can customize the card, uploaded a picture, started typing the inside of the card, and sent it to a family member. I think that took me all but a minute and a half. I pressed send, and off it went. And that was it. I thought, where did it go? Well, guess what? It got printed, stuffed, stamped, and mailed. I couldn't believe how easy that was. And I was able to customize it. It was crazy. So a few days later, I got a phone call from my relative, and they thanked me incessantly for that card. At that point, I went back to Mitch again and asked if I can send a few more cards, but this time to our clients. So I followed the same steps. I sent 10 cards in 10 minutes, all customized. And I had about 30,000 cards to choose from. It's insane. I sent thank you for your business, happy birthday, happy mortgage anniversary, love your haircut, hope you have a better day cards, everything with their picture in it. You name it. Everyone who has received these cards had nothing but great things to say. And guess what? They feel so good about getting a card from their mortgage broker team. And who does that? It took nothing, just gratitude to your clients and referral partners in your business. I made it a mission that when they're not looking, surprise them. And just as an FYI, if you ever sent those delicious brownies as a gift, they are absolutely scrumptious. Send them to yourself. I promise you they are to die for. But I digress. I'm into Send Out Cards now for about 4 years. And I've been using this program pretty much exclusively for our business. Because we keep saying to ourselves, why spend our marketing appreciation dollars on flyers and other promotions when we have a wonderful connection with our clients? We would rather spend our money on them as they are the true value of our business. It's relationship building, and we appreciate them. They are our cheerleaders. And since 2013, I sent to date over 2,500 cards. So you could say I'm a little bit of an addict. And since that time we started implementing Send Out Cards in our business has doubled. It brought our business on a whole new level because our clients are family to us. And because of my strong belief in the system, I also became a distributor for Send Out Cards in 2016. And you know what? It was a natural progression because I couldn't stop being a blabbermouth about it to anyone I spoke to, whether they wanted to use it for personal reasons or business. It's an amazing program to reach out and create lasting relationships. And you know what? That's my story. I'm a proud addict, and I'm a self-imposed crazy card lady. So let's talk a little bit about Send Out Cards. Send Out Cards was founded in 2003 by Cody Bateman. Our international headquarters is located located in Salt Lake City, Utah. And Send Out Cards is a member of the Direct Selling Association, also known as the DSA. So and Cody's goal was to take the greeting card and gifting business from an offline, traditional brick and mortar environment to an online click and order environment. Just like Amazon did for books, Netflix did for movies, and you know what, iTunes did for music. These $3 billion companies have been able to collapse efficiencies in our marketplace. So in other words, they have made our lives much, much easier. Amazon has changed the way we purchase a lot of things. So instead of going to a store, we go online and order whatever we need from the comfort of our homes. We don't have to leave our seats. The way we rent movies is totally different. Netflix allows us to watch movies or TV shows completely on demand. And iTunes has done the same for the way we purchase music. And it's hard to find a music store today, let's face it. No one buys CDs anymore. We buy tracks off albums from our phones and then our tablets. It's nuts. So Send Out Cards is doing the exact same thing in the greeting card and gifting industry. So today, from the comfort of your home, office, phone, or tablet, you can create a card and press send. Send Out Cards will print it, stuff it, stamp it, and mail it. The digital revolution is completely underway. The largest taxi company owns no taxis. Guess what? Uber. The largest telecom company owns no lines. Skype. The largest media owner creates no content. Facebook. And the largest movie house owns no cinemas. And that would be Apple and Google. And soon to be, the largest software vendors do not create the apps, Apple and Google. And soon to be the largest greeting card company has no stores. Send Out Cards. You know what? I'm proud to say that Send Out Cards is the best customer appreciation and customer retention program in the world. Send Out Cards has sent over 140 million greeting cards and over 5 million gifts over the past 13 years. And no other company sends more first-class mail than Send Out Cards. And now, I am very excited to present our next speaker here today, who has graciously joined us to be our testimonial. And he is from Toronto, but he is currently visiting out in Philadelphia. His name is Chip Barkell, and he is a sales representative with Chestnut Park Real Estate. Chip is a senior manager with Send Out Cards, and like me, he uses Send Out Cards for his real estate business. And I've asked him to join us today so that he can tell us how Send Out Cards has made an impact on his real estate business. Thanks for joining us, Chip, and take it away.
Thank you very much, Valerie. I appreciate you inviting me to speak today. I found Send Out Cards quite by accident in 2015, but I was a bit skeptical at first and thought, well, this is too simple. I was kind of waiting, looking for the flaw in the system. And I saw so many people that had such great experiences and their business increased twofold, threefold, that in 2016, last March, as a matter of fact, I had just sold a high-end condo, but my pipeline was empty. So I decided to try Send Out Cards. Actually, I was talking to a millennial who was a fitness instructor, and I briefly mentioned it to him, and we went on to something else, and he went back and said, tell me more about that card thing. And I could tell by his excitement, I thought, well, I better sign up before he does, because I want to be able to sign him up. So I signed up as a distributor, started sending cards, and very first week, I sent a card to someone in my farm area. I'm a real estate agent. And it was really just a happy spring card. This woman was a gardener. It was late March. And, it was that time of year we're starting to think about the garden. And she called and thanked me profusely for the card and said, realtors have been knocking on my door wanting to buy my house for a builder. And this is how much money they want to offer. And I gave her a little bit of advice, and she said, well, can you come and talk to my husband and me, because we bought 60 years ago, 60, and we've never sold a house. We don't want to know what's involved. So I followed up with a meeting with her and her husband, and that meeting finished with sending her a card with their house on the front of it, thanking them for the opportunity to meet with them. And I think I might have sent brownies with that card as well. Well, again, another phone call thanking me profusely. What a great picture of our house. Can you get me copies of the house picture? They mentioned they were in the house 60 years this summer, so I looked the date up, and it was July, middle of July. So I did a 3-panel card. These are all custom cards that I do. And the 3-panel card was all about her garden. Pictures of her gardens, her front lawn, her backyard, her bird feeders. And that, it was happy anniversary. 60 years in your house, you've seen a lot of changes. When it's time to go, you'll take your memories with you. And she was so thrilled with the card. Her grandson told me she brought it to a family get-together and was showing everyone who would listen. And after that, when realtors knocked on her door, she would say to them, "When we're ready, we have an agent." So that was great. And about 6 weeks later, I listed their house for $2.5 million, and we subsequently sold it. So that was a wonderful experience. Another story that comes to mind is I was explaining someone about sending a thank you card to one of my cottage neighbors who had done me a favor. And I sent a thank you card with brownies. And this person said, "Well, I can't afford to send $10 brownies and card to everybody." And I said, "Well, you don't have to. Sometimes a card is sufficient. However, it was a genuine thank you. She saved me a lot of time and money." So I sent the card and brownies. About 6 months later, she called and said, "My neighbor sold her house. What did it sell for?" And when I told her, she said, "You better come over and talk to my husband and me. I think it's time to sell." When she does list her house will sell for about $4 million. And they will look for a house in the $3 million range. So that $10 card and brownies will lead to quite a healthy commission. The other woman who, with my first card, the garden lady, that was a $1.50 card, and it led to a $39,000 commission when we sold her house.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Thanks for that wonderful testimonial, Chip. And
You're very welcome.
To say that you're like a product of the product is an understatement. And what a success you had using it, because guess what? The best part is that you made it about them. And it shows that a simple prompting goes a long way.
Absolutely. If I could just interject, it really was a prompting, and that was before I knew that term existed. I was driving down her street in March last year when I thought, oh, it's such a nice day. She's all about her garden. I'm going to send her a happy spring card. That just came out of the blue because I knew she liked her garden. And lo and behold, one thing led to another. A few cards later, there were a couple birthday cards in there. I listed her house while many other agents were circling. The other thing I'd like to mention, when I started to send out cards, my pipeline was empty. I had just sold a condo, but I didn't have anything on the horizon. I was nervous about that. A year later, I have about $5 million already under contract, a lease for $16,000, and about $40 million in my pipeline. So even if all of it doesn't come to fruition, let's say only half of it closes, that's just fine with me.
Absolutely, absolutely, and all the power of prompting and gratitude, and that for anyone is something very powerful for their business. And Chip, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I totally appreciate you coming on today.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Now, you guys are probably wondering, how do we create these fabulous cards? Well, you can create these personalized cards from your computer or, ta-da, from your smartphone. And it doesn't matter if you are an Android user or an iOS user, you can send gratitude from wherever you are. You can be at the North Pole, take a selfie with Santa and send them a card and brownies right there on the spot. And you know what? Now, I'm sure you noticed, we live in a mobile world today. We live in a world of instant gratification. We live in a world where business needs to get done on the go. Now look at all the things we do with our phones today. We do banking, we can get the news, the weather, the sports, we watch movies, we read a book, and of course we take a ton of pictures. And what else do? We do business. It's incredible every single day. And you know what? Did you know that 80% of all business follow-up is a need to say thank you, it was nice to meet you, we're looking forward to working with you, to all the people you do business with. So with our first impressions kit, not only will you make a great first impression, but a great lasting impression. That's very important. This preset campaign comes in our black signature satin cardstock or white signature pearl cardstock. Now, watch how easy it is to send one of these cards in less than a minute. I'm going to show you right now. So from the Send Out Cards app, what I want you to do is click on Campaigns. You will see the preset cards in black or white, and they are ready to send. Now, when I click on New Possibilities, the card appears. Swipe to the left, and the inside left of the card appears. By tapping on the picture frame, you can now add a picture from your phone, your Send Out Cards website, or take a picture on the spot. And by touching the picture, it automatically populates into the frame of your card. It's so fabulous. Now, by swiping to the left, it will bring you up the right side of the card with a preset message, or you can override the message with a custom message if you wish. So that's really important. Swiping to the left again will show you the back of the greeting card, and you have the ability to change the branding on the back of the card as well, which is really a cool option that you have with Send Out Cards. And there are many great options out there. And next, you will need to send the card somewhere. And it can be to someone already in your contacts, or you can create a new contact. Once that's done, you can submit or cancel your order. Submitting your card will prep it for production and mailing. Canceling it will allow you to go back and edit your card, or cancel it altogether, and you can choose another card if you wish. And here is what the finished product looks like. You can use the same process with any type of card you wish, whether it's a birthday, holiday, congratulations, etc. It's that simple. Now, you're asking, what are the different packages and how much does this cost? Well, as a customer, you have options, and we have many customer options, including our preferred customer subscription at $39 a month, which offers you the lowest price point at 39 cents. There is no commitment, and you can cancel at any time. You can also our pay-as-you-go option and pay between 43 and 66 cents per point. And the more points you buy, the less you pay. And to make things a little easier, we offer bundle packages giving you even more savings to choose from. Now, all three customer bundles offer great value. The marketing and business bundles include the first impressions kit. This product by itself is a $249 value. The personal bundle gives you enough points to send 33 cards, or 7 cards if you add our world famous 2-pack brownies. The marketing bundle will allow you to send 66 cards or 14 cards with brownies, and the business bundle will allow you to send 133 cards or 30 cards with brownies. And the person who invited you here will make sure you choose the best bundle for your needs. Now, everyone can benefit from using Send Out Cards. However, if you want to share Send Out Cards with others and get paid to do so, you can also become a distributor for a fully refundable application deposit of, wait for it, $50, with an annual renewal fee of $59. You will get everything you need to build a successful business, including a card and gift sending platform, the mobile app, and our social media platform, Sincere, which is the Pinterest of Send Out Cards, all for free. A contact manager, back office, and marketing websites, training, and customer support are also included. Now, there are 4 types of people who join send out cards. You're a 1 if you just want to be a customer. You're a 2 if you want to be a referral partner. You're a 3 if you want to earn money on the side of what you currently do. And you're a 4 if you want to eventually replace your current income. After I show you the income potential, I'm going to ask you again if you are a 1, 2, 3, or 4. For every marketing bundle you sell, you can earn up to $335. You can also earn up to $195 for every marketing bundle sold in your organization, and that bonus is paid to an unlimited number of levels. Double these bonuses on business bundles sold, and you will receive half the commissions on personal bundles sold. Now let's talk about residual income. You can earn up to 20% on your personal customers' volume, and you can show others how to do the same. If you personally sponsored 3 distributors and they did the same 7 levels deep, you would have 3,279 distributors in your organization. You will receive a 2% override on all the customer volume on levels 1 to 6 and 5% on level 7. Now, how big of a team do you want to build? How many customers will each team member have? You do the math from that point. Now, once again, there are 4 types of people who join send out cards. You are a 1 if you want to be a customer, a 2 if you want to be a referral partner, a 3 if you want to earn money part-time, a 4 if you want to replace your current income. And now, where do you see yourself getting started today? You know, I can't stress enough. Send out cards is changing the lives of thousands of people all over the world. And it's time to get started. You need to decide if you want to help revolutionize the greeting card and gift industry. In the markets we're currently in, millions of new customers will experience send out cards in the next few years, guaranteed. Send out cards is poised for massive, massive growth and will become a worldwide household name. Now, what I want you to do is get back with the person who invited you to this presentation and let them know if you are a 1, 2, 3, or 4, and get started today. And let me be the first to welcome you to send out cards. I'm Valerie Bizzoni, and I will sign off by saying gratitude is the best attitude. Have an amazing day, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Cheers.